Hey everybody, it's Carla from Casey Creates, and I have a upcycle, recycle, refashioned little bit of a haul for you. I've got a this and that thing from Always 99 cents, a little bit of shopping at a local video store, music store, and I think that's all. So I'll get started so I don't make this too long. But as you know, I like to thrift for embellishments, lace trim, and anything I can use for my refashioning and upcycling. And the first thing I'm going to show you is this table runner that has all these flowers on it, and I just think it's beautiful. I have a crocheted poncho that I've been wanting to add flowers to, so I'm particularly interested in these pink daisies and the leaves, and I'm going to arrange them on the poncho. And I really think I'm going to tea stain this first though, so that it'll have a little more of a muted look, so I can wear it more in the fall, because here a crocheted poncho is more likely to be worn in the fall. But I just wanted to show you this. It was $2, but the particular day I was shopping was half off day, so I got that pretty runner for 99 cents. And then I found this really pretty icy blue trim on this skirt. And what I do is when I buy these, I just come right up the back stairs from the garage and throw everything in the washer and wash it all. So this was also $1, marked down half off. And then I was looking on YouTube at videos on how to make let's see, what do they call it? Kimonos out of a pashmina scarf, and I found this really big one. Let's see if I can. Usually, if you're going to do it, you need either 2 pashminas that are the same size or a really large one that you can fold in half. So I found this one, and I folded it in half. So it's really large here. So I'm sorry if I can't get it all in the frame. And then you measure each side so that you have an opening, and then you sew the seam the rest of the way down. And if you can imagine, then it's closed at the top. You just hem the bottom, and then you slice right up the middle so that you can wear it as a kimono. So I'm going to try to put this on to show you. It's not finished yet because I need to finish the seams, but after you cut up the front seam, then it's open and you can wear it like a kimono. It doesn't match what I have on, of course, but if you can see, this is it. And then I'm just going to put some lace trim down the front. But I thought it was such a fun little easy project, and it's a lightweight little wrap that you can put on over anything. So then, because I found that one and I was really happy with that one, I found this rose pattern one, which is my favorite, and I'm going to use this one to make another one. And this one was just $2.99, this pashmina, so I'm going to well, it was, and then it was half off, so I got it for $1.50. So this will be another one that I'll make, and I'm going to put a fun little lace trim at the bottom of this one. So that was for that one. And then they also showed how you can make a pretty kimono or poncho wrap out of just a lace curtain. So I found this lace curtain that was literally brand new, still in the packaging, but I loved it because of the little scalloped edges. And I'm going to tea stain this one as well, since it's after Labor Day, and I probably wouldn't wear it in the fall unless it was more of a muted color too. So I'm going to line this one though, so it has another fabric underneath it to make it a little more heavyweight. And when I finish upcycling this one, I'll come back and show it to you. And then I wanted to show you what I got from the 99 cent store. They often will have a bin full of makeup, and this particular day they had this Maybelline Age Rewind makeup. I found one in medium and one in dark. And when I mix the two, I get a nice match for my skin tone. But normally in the drugstore, I mean, it is drugstore makeup, but in the drugstore, I'm going to guess these are like $8 to $10, somewhere around there. So to find these, and they're in good shape, I mean, they're very fluid and they're not like dried out or anything, for 99 cents. Couldn't leave those there. And then they had the Essie nail polish. This is sort of a gunmetal metallic color. I really like this one. They had one like this that was kind of this mossy army green metallic. I wasn't really feeling that color. And then a couple others, but this was the one I liked the most. And even though those were only 99 cents, I thought, oh, you should just get them because they're 99 cents. It would have sat here and just dried out. So I decided to just get the one that I knew I would wear. I don't know if you can see the color, but I can't read how little that is. So if you can see it, that's the color. So I got those. And then I always use organic, cold pressed, unrefined coconut oil, but they have these little jars. And this, the only thing this one doesn't say is it doesn't say it's organic. So I thought I would try it because it's 4 ounces for $1. And I always put about a teaspoon or more in my coffee and blend it up with my little immersion blender, little whisker, what do they call it, frother. But anyway, I tried it. I was a little scared to try it, but it was good. It really tastes just like normal coconut oil. And then I love Thursday dollar tag sale at Goodwill, because if the color that they have up, it's like today was gray, I think. Yeah, gray. If you had a gray tag, it was $1. So I found my sister's son, my nephew, who I'm very proud of. I don't know his position in football. I just know he sacks the quarterback, and he's like the #1 sacker in the county. But anyway, their colors are orange and blue. So I found this Ralph Lauren really nice knit, rib knit sweater for my sister, because the football games are getting chilly now at night. So I'm going to, I think, take this to her. I hope I get to go see her soon. So I found that for $1. And then I found a sweater for myself, which is like CJ Banks, I think. And it's a nice crochet knit fuchsia pink sweater. Not too shocking pink. It's still a nice enough pink. I love it though. Here in Arizona, the weight that you need is about, this is it. I mean, it's never gonna get super, super cold. Well, I guess it can in January, but I got that for $1 at the dollar tag sale. And then I was gonna show you the shoes. I finished covering both of them, and I had only shown you one, but today I've got them both done, so I said I'd come back and show you them both. I covered them using Mod Podge, and then I was going to do a coat of Mod Podge on top, but I decided not to because they have a nice, oh, I don't know what that is. They have a nice canvasy feel to them, so I just decided to leave them as a pair of pretty floral flats. That was hard to say. Floral flats. Anyway, so I got those finished. It was a little putsy and hard to do, so I didn't want to do a video because I thought it would look a little too, you know, rough. But if I feel a little more confident in the next pair, I'll try to do a video and show you how to do it. Then my son took me. I'm just going to say, if your son is 21 and he wants you to go with him, you typically go. Usually they don't want their moms hanging out. But he was like, Mom, you're going to love this store. There's music and videos and books. And so I went, and sure enough, they had all kinds of movies. It was very neat and organized. It wasn't like overwhelming. You know how you go to the bins in Walmart and they just have all these $5 movies, but you got to dig? These were all alphabetized. They had them sectioned off by TV shows and feature films, and so it was easy. And so I got some movies. Our family has favorites that we watch often, you know, over and over. Evan Almighty is one. It's a fun family movie, kind of like Noah's Ark. But anyway, we watched this one, but we couldn't find our copy for a while, so I grabbed a new copy of that. And then I like any of the British kind of period type shows, dramas, and I haven't heard of this one, but this one was on BBC, and I usually just watch them because I love the costumes and the big ball dresses and things like that. So I got that one. So they were 2 for $5. And then I always used to watch her in the early 90s. It was back when reality TV was just taking off, and it felt like you were in the kitchen in just a good old Southern woman's kitchen learning how to cook. And I know there's been a lot of scandal and kind of all kinds of hubbub, but this is just for me to feel kind of like a throwback kind of thing. So I got all 3 seasons of Paula Deen's home cooking, and I'm going to have fun watching those. So that was from that store. Oh, and then my prized purchase today from the thrift store, and I have to admit, I normally stick to my $1 tag sale only, but I could not leave this. This is a crocheted Afghan that is just so gorgeous to me that I couldn't leave it, and it has a really pretty scalloped edge. Do you see that? Let's see if I can get you to see it. I really admire anyone that can sit down and crochet like this, because that is just not one of my gifted, no, I'm not gifted in that way, and I really don't think I'd even be patient enough to do it, because I'm sure it takes hours and hours and hours. But this was beautiful, and see if I have something white to put it on to show you the back. Do I? Oh yeah, I do. Okay, so I want to just show you the flower pattern on here, which I think is so pretty. I don't know if you can see that really pretty flower. And there's one there. The detail is just so delicate. I'm not even sure what I want to do with this yet. I could see a beautiful poncho or sweater being made out of this, but because it's in such good condition, I could just see it laying over as like a duvet cover on a bed. So because I'm really attached to how pretty it is right now, I'm not gonna cut it or anything yet, but it's huge. I think it was $7, and I was willing to definitely pay the $7 for this. So that's all for my haul today. And I just like coming on here and saying hi. I feel like I'm visiting with friends. I was drinking a Fresca. I don't normally drink soda, and I really never drink diet soda. But my dad used to always have Fresca in the house, and we've all started drinking it for some reason. And it's good. It's better than, I don't like the artificial stuff in it, but it is better than the full sugar soda. And we like it. So I'm thinking of the people in Florida, because there's a huge hurricane looming. I think it's Irma. So prayers for the protection and safety of the people on the East Coast. And I think I'm done now. Just wanted to say hi, and I will be back. I have a fun video that I'm about to do for kids. It's Casey Creates with kids, and I'm going to show you how to make these little treat pouches for upcoming holidays and classroom parties that you might be able to create with your children or grandchildren as an activity just for some together time. So I'll be back to show you that, if not tonight, tomorrow. Have a great night, and I will visit with you again soon. Bye.